Shalom Aleichem. Welcome to this special shir on Tu B'Shvat. Tu B'Shvat is a very interesting day. It comes in the middle of the month of Shvat, right after B'Shalach, right after or during B'Shalach. It's always there, always about the manna, parnasa. Tu B'Shvat in Gemara in Rosh Hashanah says it's the Rosh Hashanah for trees. Halachically speaking, Tu B'Shvat represents a new year for the fruits. This applies to Truma, Maisa. This applies to Bikurim, the new fruits that are brought to the temple. There are several mitzvahs that are involved with the fruits, and therefore Tu B'Shvat is a day set aside as the new year. Now, any fruit that comes after Tu B'Shvat, any fruit that comes after Tu B'Shvat is considered in the new year. It's got laws that apply to it for Truma, for Maisa. It has for tithes. It has laws that apply to it for bringing the first fruits to the temple and so on. What does it apply to us? Well, the Chumash, actually in Talmud, there's a dispute between Beis Shammai and Beis Hillel. Beis Shammai says that Rosh Chodesh Shvat, first day of Shvat, is the new year for the trees. Beis Hillel says the 15th. What would be the reasoning behind Beis Shammai, for example? Well, the book of Deuteronomy, of Devarim, starts off the third or fourth sentence that it's the second sentence. The second sentence says, the first day of the 11th month, the Hebrew months, Nisan, Iyar, Siv, and Tammuz of Elul, Tishrei, Cheshvan, Kislev, Teves, Shvat is the 11th. Right? On the first day of Shvat, Moshe revealed the Torah to the Jewish nation, to the entire nation actually. By Eretz Torah Hazos, he explained the entire Torah in 70 languages. So Shvat has a very important place in Judaism. Shvat, actually the 11th month. What's so special about the 11th month? Well, let's take a look. Every day we recite the Ketoret sacrifice. The Ketoret was the sweet-smelling spices in the temple. There are 11 spices. 11. Why 11? Because in Kedusha, everything needs 10. A million, 10 people. But Hashem created the world with a balance. If there's good, there's evil. If there's 10 parts of good, there are 10 parts of evil. Except that evil itself cannot stand. And therefore, it has to be a spark of holiness, even within the evil, that sustains it until its time has come. So there's 11 spices in the Ketoret. If you're aware, in Parshas Truma, a few weeks from now, God gave the commandment to build the Mishkan, to build the sanctuary. To cover the sanctuary, he required 11 curtains. 11 curtains. Why 11? Same reason. To cut out, in other words, the evil exists, but there is a spark of holiness even there. The reason the trees need a Rosh Hashanah is because many souls are reincarnated. Lesson 88 in the second part, Likutei Moharan speaks about this, and other places in the Likutei Moharan. But it's a known fact from the Arizal, the Zohar speaks about it. When souls are reincarnated, some are sent back as human beings. Most not. Most are relegated to the earth, the things that sprout from the earth, such as fruits, vegetables, grass, trees. Some are reincarnated into animals. And as they progress their elevation from the punishment that they're in, right? Somebody takes an apple and makes a blessing over it, he elevates those souls. It's amazing. We're simple people. What do we know? We have no idea what's going on, but there are sparks of holiness all over the world. Sparks that sustain the entire world, even with all the evil, like today, what's going on in Iran, how they're killing, murdering thousands of people, right? Evil people murdering others. Same thing happened in Gaza, the same thing happened in Syria. All this death and destruction by Arabia, right? But there's sparks of holiness there too. They have to be elevated to Hashem. When we make a blessing, we take a soul and we elevate it. We rectify it. Our simple deeds of just thanking Hashem for what I'm able to eat, for what I'm able to enjoy. If I buy a new item, a new suit, I make a bracha shechianu. I'm elevating the sparks of holiness that are in these fabrics. It's amazing what we can do as human beings. That's why we need a Rosh Hashanah. We need to start anew. We need to refresh in ourselves and understand that we have a tremendous power to bring rectification to the world. How? Thank Hashem. And therefore, on Tu B'Shvat, what we do is we buy a lot of different fruits, many of which we don't touch during the year. Right? I don't eat dates. I do eat dates. I don't eat figs. So on Tu B'Shvat, I'll take a fig and I'll make a bracha, Bari Priya Eitz, and then I'll make a Shechianu, because I don't really eat it. I don't eat it during the day. And figs are healthy, so there's nothing wrong with it. And the same thing with many other fruits. And there's some people, because it's the 15th day of the month, they take 15 different types of fruits. I don't do that. But there are people who do. And it becomes an issue where we're all involved. Why? We're thanking Hashem for the bounty and the blessing that we have. That's what Tu B'Shvat is. And that's, hopefully, we will take that, internalize it into our minds and mindsets and feelings, so that we're able to thank Hashem for whatever we do have, and to always see the good in everything that we have, and thereby bring rectification to who knows how many souls that require rectification. Amen. We want to thank you all for watching these videos. We hope it's helped you, the ideas of Rabbi Nachman, Reb Nosson. We hope you'll be able to share these ideas with other people too. Our intention is to spread the word of Rabbi Nachman and Reb Nosson, so that the whole world could benefit from their teachings. We hope that you will participate in that, and with that, we're going to see wonders upon wonders, how people's lives improve, and we have real reason to live, go forward with life, and to succeed in having a wonderful life. Amen.